Welcome to the game train.
I'm James, and only the dead see the end of war.
Oh man,
Oh,
who said that?
James did.
Just now.
That's not from something?
I have no idea.
You didn't hear that from anything. That's poignant, man.
I don't know if I did or not. I think I've told you before.
I bet somebody said that before.
I have a list of weird phrases for starting episodes with. It's on the list. I don't remember where it came from.
Huh.
So, where to start the search, eh? Oh no.
What?
You remember?
You remember how this works in it, Ollie boy? It's all
that
about
an attempt at
spotting the
Canadian?
That's
similarities.
the best I had with Scottish.
Somewhere around by here is someone who's similar to young Esther in some way. Now, what girls do you know?
Girls?
That was a lot of Guz.
Sounded like he was doing something else for a second.
I don't really talk to girls.
There's
I
only
mainly
one
talk to
guy there.
Phil. He was good.
Crikey. Well, that's no good, is it? How are we gonna do this then?
Oh, I'm sure there's someone she reminds me of.
Is Drippy just gonna be a Youper from now on?
A Youper?
Youper?
A Youper.
It's from Minnesota. It's that accent.
Oh, don't you know there? Can't quite put your finger on it, is it? Never mind.
Is that a bit we want to? Is it? I guess is it better to make him something entirely different or do a really bad version of his actual accent?
I think what you are
Switch
asking
between-
for is if there's going to be any rhyme or reason for what's going on with Drippy's accent at any given moment, and I think that's a tenuous thing to ask from us. We can try, but
Consistently unreliable.
we're not going to make any promises here. We couldn't have any consistency at Monster Prom, let alone Drippy, who I'm really struggling to understand him as a character. He really just seems to be this guy who gets excited by mansplaining the world we live in.
He's a little butt gremlin.
It's part of his character arc. He learns that misogyny bad.
He seems to... No, well, he just seems to like... Don't you know nothing about nothing?
I wasn't quite sure, Ollie boy, but now I'm thinking that men aren't superior to women.
Growing flowers sure isn't easy, but they're so pretty when they open their petals and say hi. I'm not going to make any jokes about that. That's very wholesome. You go and you grow your flowers.
Flowers are stupid.
No, it isn't easy. Flowers are nice.
Yes.
And they can say hi.
Grow your flower until you become a
Let the children have their
rectum.
flowers that say hi.
Flower, I heard.
Hey, I just thought.
What's up, man? You having a nice time thinking about girls, is it?
Huh? No, I just... When I used to come here to Phil's garage, there was a girl. She always looking at us. She was always looking at us from her window.
From her window, eh? Sounds like a proper shrinking violet.
Get the keys, get the keys.
I guess so. That's the window up there. Up there.
Oliver 2 times.
Oh, look, she's right the fuck there. Oh, that's
That's-
her.
That's really convenient that we just like went to the local garage.
Golly boy. Why didn't you think of her straight away? She's the spitting image of her, man.
I don't know a lot of girls here. I just moved to town. My mom's in a car accident.
Who?
Who do you flippin' think, you blockhead? The great sage's daughter, isn't it? The one who's obviously her flippin' soulmate.
Is that obvious? I never noticed. You sure have good eyes, Mr. Drippy. She was only in the window for a second.
Never underestimate the razor-sharp eyes of a fairy, my boy. Spot a speck of dust on the head of a pin, I could.
How does this work with identical
Anyway,
twins?
it's her and no mistake.
Do they
Let's
share a
go
soul?
and barge our way into her bedroom.
Maybe. Okay.
Did you guys miss that?
We're
We're
going
gonna
into a
barge into a
bedroom.
little girl's bedroom.
He
How could I
explicitly
miss
said
it?
that's what he was going to do. Yes.
Oh, believe me, that was one that could not miss.
Excuse me. I'm a young man who's new in
Look at how
town.
wide
My
their
mom is dead,
sidewalk
and I'd
is.
like to bang your daughter's bedroom.
Their
This
sidewalk
is
is
what
4
we need
tiles
is more
wide.
pedestrian-friendly roads and neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Discourage the use of cars.
Is something the matter, dearie? There's nobody home, you know.
We need walkable cities and better public transport.
You heard it here, folks.
I need to speak to the girl
Nino
who lives
Kuni,
here.
Episode.
You're a
How far?
friend
What's this
of
one gonna be?
I have no fucking idea.
Oh, you
Insert
poor
episode
dear.
number.
You must
We
be
need better public transport.
awfully worried about her and the state of public transport. What? Oh my, you haven't heard? There are few publicly accessible roadways being built in the year 2024.
I want to criticize, but I appreciate you moving the dialogue by yourself between characters.
Just between you and I, things haven't been going so well for Myrtle's family lately. They're pure. How come? Her father works every hour of every single day building publicly accessible walkways. Nothing but work, 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 work. Work, 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 work.
You sound like John Cleese on ketamine.
Such a shame.
I don't get it.
Rusty was always such a devoted father. But something has happened to him.
He's a Monty Python guy.
He's
Think the father in Shrek 2.
changed. I hear him shouting at them through the walls. I don't know.
I
how
need you to
Paul-
back up from your
Betty,
mic
you're
just a
peeking.
teeny bit.
You're peeking. I can't fix that in post.
Fuck. Betty is. That's right, yeah. She's Rusty's wife. And she's. I can't follow this. Why, only this morning I heard her promising to bring his lunch to him down at the garage.
Garage.
All the love she pours into those
The
sandwiches.
sandwiches!
It's enough to break your heart.
I'm telling you, we have to seize the means of sandwich.
Such a kind soul. Poor, poor Betty. I have half a mind to tell that Rusty Cartwright just how lucky he is.
Rusty Cartwright.
Jeez.
Where do we find a brand new Cartwright?
Oh, just listen to me gossiping all around. Don't ignore me, dear. I'm just a silly old woman. Say hello to Myrtle for me, won't you?
The sandwich is in the desert.
So it's funny now, huh? Now it's funny.
It's even funnier the second time.
Someone else do Drippy, please.
Crikey. Sounds like
Crikey,
things are
sounds
none
like
too
things are
rosy in
none
the
too
Cartwright
rosy.
household, eh?
You could both
He
do
says
it.
crikey.
What, Mr. Drippy? We can't leave it like that. We at the output.
Leave London alone.
We at the output.
We need to.
That's easier said than done, Ollie boy. She's not coming out for a chat, and we're not getting in unless we go
Just
magicking the door open.
You're right. We should use magic to break and enter. I'm the only one who knows how. I'm the only one who can go in there and speak to her by force.
While we're on the subject of this kid
You
breaking
sure you
the
want to
law,
be doing this, man?
When Mom died, I stopped caring
Whoa.
about women's personal boundaries. If you hadn't taken me over to your world when I thought I was all alone, if you hadn't helped me, I'd still be alone right now. That's why we have to help Myrtle. If we don't, she'll be left staring out her window forever. All alone.
you guys need an orphanage system apparently in this town.
That justifies breaking and entering.
You just have like empty homes with like orphan children staring out windows.
That's a pretty big problem. But we're gonna break and enter, and we're gonna free this baby. And we're gonna get a whole Lord of the Flies situation going on.
The first step is reducing car dependency.
Are you seriously tying it back to public transportation again?
It's, if I haven't already, that's a whole rant I could go on.
We have unoccupied
We haven't talked
houses
about it
with
on the
orphans
channel.
inside.
Aye, that's proper gay.
That's a social services issue there. Stop.
What the fuck, Mr. Drippy?
You both went there immediately.
It's this doorman. There's an evil power protecting it. Your spell didn't fail. It was repelled by a malevolent force.
It's a lock.
What? Repelled? Jesus Christ.
Must be the girl, isn't it? She's the soulmate of a sage's daughter, after all.
You think? So what do we do?
There's some kind of evil magic
tell
trying
you
to
what we
keep you
don't
from
do.
intruding.
Carry on trying to get in by the front door. It's not exactly polite just barging into people's houses anyway. Well, that was your fucking idea.
He acknowledged it.
You were right. I guess we'll have to find some other way.
Now he's blaming you.
Find a girl.
Drippy's like Dumbledore, man. He's got all this doublespeak.
Dumbledrip.
I didn't watch Lord of the Rings, so I don't know.
That was P.
Hey, P.
What the fuck, Ollie? Maybe P knows something.
Hey? What
And
the
you know-
flippin' heck's going on?
By the time this is over, I hope to know a little something about P.
I offered to pee in Stratford's hand. It's at the start of the episode, so you could have something cold to drink. But
Cold?
What?
yeah, I have renal failure. It's open. Oh,
How the flip? Did you do another spell on it or something?
That was an intentional cough. I know I cough a lot, but that's...
that was on purpose.
Yes.
Thanks for discriminating. No, it wasn't me. It was P. Huh? Where'd she go?
All your plosives are gonna be murder later.
Oh, man. He's going to have to listen to that a lot.
Look at this Cindy Lou Who looking ass.
Who are you?
My name's Oliver. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. I'm a kid.
Okay, yeah. Why don't you just lead with that? Very reassuring.
Don't worry. Don't scream. Please don't scream.
I'm not
You have?
crazy. Let me put you at ease.
Sick. I can't leave this room. If I go outside, it hurts. So all I can do is look out at the world from my window.
I don't really know
That's
why
why they
that
call us
wouldn't
Daddy
hurt.
Mary. Shh! Don't worry, man.
Going
No one can
outside?
hear me by ear.
Like
I can talk as
hanging
loud
out
as
of
I
your
want.
window
Yes. That's why
versus
they call me Starry Mary.
going out the front
Hey,
door.
Can she hear me?
That's what they
Yeah.
call me around here. But you knew that already, huh?
I...
The fairy knows
I bet you
about,
think
like, the mean
I'm
names in his neighborhood.
Don't you?
What was the mean name? I missed that.
Starry
I
Mary.
don't.
Which is
It's
like...
okay. I don't mind.
What else does he know? He's like, oh, yeah,
You
that's...
should go.
She's
That's the
called that
milkman.
because she loves
They
using the
called him-
Stairmaster
they
at
call
the
him-
gym.
Oi,
What?
Come here a sec. This is proper weird. I've looked as hard as I know how, but she doesn't seem sick at all. She's as fit as a fiddle, in fact.
You mean you can tell?
I'm Lord High Lord of the Fairies, and of course I can tell.
So what is wrong with her?
Well, whatever sickness she had might be gone, but something still got a hold over the poor dab.
James just dabbed.
I
is
didn't
it?
and will deny it in a
Oh.
court of law.
You will probably put some kind
There's
of
a camera.
I'm
animation
gonna come see you
when
again.
he says dab.
Okay, Myrtle?
In hindsight, just to emphasize it happened.
Well, if you can't leave your room, I'll come to you instead.
I feel like the pregnant
that way
pause.
we can be friends. How does
means
that
something.
sound?
That means we'll have to wait and see.
Oliver. You can't.
Huh?
Huh?
My father won't allow it.
Daddy says I shouldn't have guessed.
But Myrtle,
My father wouldn't want me to run off with an 8-year-old.
Daddy, would
I'm
you
so
like
oppressed.
some sausage?
That woman's
Daddy, would you
24.
like
She's
some
just
sausages?
deformed. It's just what like you done did said, Mr. Drippy. It's almost like Merlin and Estelle the same person.
Can you...
Ain't it though?
What?
They could be twins, man. I knew they were soulmates the moment I laid eyes on her. But she ain't broken-hearted. There's something else stopping her from getting better.
You're taking the switch in stride. I love it. It must be a parrot. A family, what is?
If that old gossip is to be believed, yeah. Sounds like our folks ain't getting on too well. But are family squabbles really the kind of thing we want to go getting mixed up in, Ollie boy?
Maybe not, but we have to help Myrtle. Family's important. Family's everything.
Well, since you put it like that, go on then. Let's help the poor dab out. Next up, Rusty Shop.
Whoa.
Let's go, Mr. Drippy.
Man, if you just have that 10 seconds out of context, it's just... What's happening? the shifting...
Los Angeles by Rusty's Garage.
Garage.
All right. I got a bad feeling in my lantern about this.
You'd best make sure you're good and ready before you go in.
Okay, Mr. Drippy.
How about a normal voice palate cleanser?
I hardly know her.
Just a little bit of ginger.
Oh, no.
I hardly know her.
You
Okay.
warned us to get ready
then-
before we...
We'll go back to reading like Mrs. Doubtfire.
I believe there is a boss fight coming up.
So get those sandwiches. I'm telling you.
5-ish minutes left in the episode, so I figure whether we win or lose this next fight, that'll probably be the end of the episode.
We have a Lady of the Night Frost harpoon.
None of our guys can use harpoons yet, huh?
I don't think you should be talking about Harpoon.
Why not?
That's her business. Not
No.
ours.
That's fine.
Inhale. Exhale. Beast fangs.
Oh, wait.
Fangs, I appreciate that.
You're on a roll.
Thanks a lot.
You got puns coming out your ears right now, buddy.
Oh yeah, we have.
What is that Flan?
Yeah, his favorite is chocolates. They boost his attack.
The most nutritious thing you can eat in this universe is sandwiches and bread.
Do we know what his favorite is?
Everything else is just confectionery.
Yeah, you can feed them any of the treats to boost their different stats, but each one has
A little sweetie pie.
a preferred.
Yeah, be careful how you min-max our little Mo there.
I don't recall exactly what the familiarity does.
Well, everybody wants to be familiar with Mo.
Mo wants to be familiar with everybody.
Mo got a little too familiar with my niece. As in something.
Can we talk about how they make a big deal about this character's heart being stolen, but there doesn't seem to be...
Did we spend like? Okay, we still got a few.
How is it
minutes.
any different for us to steal somebody's enthusiasm?
This must be Rusty's
Pretty fucked
garage,
up, right?
eh, Ollie
It's pretty
boy?
fucked up.
And
Seems
that
like
must
a
be him over by
indistinction.
there.
It's because I'm a little boy and I'm a good guy. I guess so, huh? Oh, excuse me, sir. Are you Myrtle's father? I've come to ask you about her.
Why, it's Christmas Day.
Can't you see I'm busy? Beat it, kid. Hey, what's that swirling around him? Nah, it can't be.
It's carbon monoxide. Get out of here.
If he doesn't hit his
Honey,
wife.
you're glowing.
Honey, I brought you lunch.
Not this again. I'm not hungry.
But honey, if you don't eat, you'll get sick.
I said I'm not hungry.
One sandwich, two sandwich, They're all in there. Okay, honey. Just look after yourself, please.
Little boy, will you fight my husband?
Someone's at the door. We'll probably want to pause this for a second.
Sorry, we don't need to go down that rabbit hole right now.
Another time. We've got a boss
Because we got to talk about... We don't even have to do an introduction. We just got to talk about Myrtle's mom. All right.
And
how do we... Let's do the thing maybe. Would that be an easier timestamp?
And we're back.
So that was Myrtle's mom, huh?
The controller's off.
Fuck.
Press and hold.
So...
All right,
Say
now
it,
try.
say it, say it.
That was Myrtle's mom, huh?
Oh! Ollie was
You
surprised
two,
too.
get out of here before I throw you out.
But sir, we... Uh-oh, he's got
He hasn't
villain
showered
smoke.
in weeks.
Sir, you smell like shit!
Craigie, look at those eyes. Broken as heck, his art is.
The abusive dad scene was a very weird place for us to stop and
He's
jump
up,
back in.
broken.
This is very jarring for me.
But he's not from your world, Mr. Drippy.
Let's worry about that later. For now, we know what the problem is. We need to mend Rusty's broken art, isn't it?
Oh, guess we do. Don't worry, sir. We're gonna help you. Just let us kick your ass.
You're kidding me. A flippin' nightmare. Now we're for it.
A nightmare? You mean like a bad dream?
So remember, kids,
Nah,
if
man,
you have
much
neglectful
worse.
parents,
A
it's
nightmare
because
is an evil spirit
a
that
dark
latches
force
on to the broken
has
hearted.
affected their heart.
See that black misty
From
stuff?
another reality.
That's how you know.
You should detach from this reality to cope,
Niggers.
kids.
The mist is getting darker. That can mean only one thing. And it isn't good news.
Cancer.
Uh-oh.
This guy's radioactive.
I'm breathing in the chemicals.
We're in the upside
I wipe
down
my
now.
ass and I slap my nuts.
I will condone no
I take
Imagine
a shit,
Dragons
then I fuck a
references.
Bus fight.
Oh, plague doctor.
It's Crowhawk.
guy? Oh no.
Rusty's
Void of
Nightmare.
Kindness.
I'm not saying it's
Rusty
not
Van
scary,
Shaft.
but this seems like a very specific nightmare for a guy who's just working on his car.
Oh god.
See, this is a problem with car dependency.
No! There's no road infrastructure in this place. We're in a nightmare realm with floating rocks. You can't tie it back.
Well, that's the point, right? Is because
How are consumers supposed to get around?
he's been taught and brainwashed so much into the fallacy of needing vehicles that his whole life revolves around him, and his nightmare is a world without cars. When
So-
really, it should be the other way around. That should be the utopia.
If we just wean ourselves off this unhealthy dependence on fossil fuels, you too could float around in a nightmare realm.
I think this guy might be weak to fire.
He is not.
No? Did you try ice?
Yeah, he actually takes more damage from the ice, but he's not weak to it. I
What
feel
about
like
water?
Interesting. We do have...
Because it's a witch. Like,
we have water ball?
Yeah, Mo has the water bomb.
see if the Wizard of Oz motif works.
Oh, but first. Did I actually evade right?
I think you got it.
Yeah! This is a redemption for anyone who
Let me
watched
just hit my eBay.
2 episodes ago. Oh, that's the most so far.
All right.
But it
What
might
a
not
world,
be
what
worth
a
the
world.
MP.
Careful with the glims this guy drops. These ones are fine.
He drops purple
Yeah, but the purple ones will
taint
hurt
gleams.
you. You got to switch your familiar.
Why?
You can only have them out for a certain amount of time.
Oh!
Not a
What
problem
happens if
we've
you
run into
don't
before.
change them?
It switches you back to Oliver, I think, and you gotta wait for a cooldown to switch back to him.
Is that why I kept turning back into Oliver?
I don't think you had that problem. I think that was just a skill issue.
skill issue, he says.
Call it user error, alright? Eat a sandwich! Oh, look at that, now you only got one.
Yummy,
Don't you
yummy,
wish you
yummy.
would've bought more sandwiches?
Yummy in my tummy.
Telling you, when I get that controller in my hands, buying all the sandwich coin. Because it's gonna move.
You buying sand coin?
Sandwich, coin. Actually, it's a investment unremoved from any market. Decentralized.
Oh, well,
Oh no. This better not be it. I swear to God.
you should be alright.
Oh, God.
As long as, you know.
I don't fuck it.
Yeah.
Roger.
That's our last sandwich. Ah!
And I'm so sorry. You
The
said you tried
last
fire
one.
and ice attacks.
Yeah, the ice did a little better than the fireball, but the fireball did okay.
All right.
How about a little fire, Krakow?
Ah! Fuck
Right
you,
on.
you Halloween store blow up witch.
Yeah, not a really... The eyes were creepy, but not a really creative nightmare. This
I
guy,
liked his neon face.
he doesn't have a big imagination.
Molesters 11.
I'm gonna
Honey!
How you put that in a short?
I'm gonna have to edit that to put a little bit of space between his first and last name.
Betty,
Stay away from me.
his heart is still broken.
This dude's actually like having a stroke, and he's like,
Of course it is.
"Get off me,
We only
bitch!"
got rid of the Nightmare Man. Depending on his
He's in
heart,
cardiac arrest.
mending his heart's a whole nother problem.
These nightmares, just what are they?
Quick, Oliver, do a triple bypass.
Well, they're sort of like beasties. Only they're born from broken hearts. And they can latch on to them and sort of possess them, see?
Anshada's. Unshad.
What's happening?
Take your time.
Oh, Anshada's.
It's okay.
Too.
Back to the chopper.
Just hit the next button, please.
Look at him, Ollie boy. Him and Rashad are like peas from the same pod, innit?
Oh my God, you're right.
What Shadar's done is he's got the better of Rashad over in your world by attacking his soulmate over by your in
Whoa.
your world.
See, that's
shit's
just-
awful. He's
getting
attacking
whiplash.
people in my world now.
Looks like it, eh? And if we don't mend his heart, he might get taken over by another nightmare. We need to sort this out, Ollie boy. You saw what he was like before, ain't it? It's pretty obvious what he's missing is a man-sized helping of kindness.
I don't know. That seems a little bit like trauma, and
Kindness.
he doesn't have the emotional
That's right.
maturity to not
Anyone
lash out on his
overflowing
loved
with
ones.
the milk
You're right.
I don't.
of human kindness spring to mind, Ollie boy.
Armchair psychology, but it's right. This poor man. A real kind person, huh? Honey. Oh, honey, are you okay, honey? Talk to me, please.
Not to worry, man. I'm going to cure your domestic violence with magic.
Sometimes the thing you're looking for plonks itself right on your doorstep. There's lucky.
Well, I guess so. We're gonna take more from you to heal your abusive husband. Is that okay? Cool. Take heart.
And then once we take all her kindness,
You see my bling, baby?
Tables.
Yeah.
We got a glowing chain right now. Check out this icy.
What spell did we fucking cast? Excuse me, ma'am.
Can I use your bathroom? Orphan with a glowing.
Yes, that's right. I am an orphan. Can I borrow
Her
a
name's
little of
Oliver.
your
It's always gonna be an orphan.
kindness? I'm sorry, dear, that doesn't make sense. I need to make Mr. Cartwright better, please. I need it so that I can help him. I really don't have the first idea what you're talking about.
How about
Yeah, you do
East
it.
Coast? You got like the Bronx?
But if it stands even the smallest chance of helping my husband, then sure, I'll do it.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Cartwright.
Hey.
We're the aristocrats.
The next one in line is Utah.
You obtained some kindness.
What did you do? I feel almost warm inside.
I stole the kindness out of your heart.
Tidy, that means it worked, innit? Now get to Rusty, that's a good lad.
Be thankful I allow you to have your fear.
Okay, dad.
The Oliver giveth and the Oliver taketh.
Come on, man. Hurry up. Hand over the kindness before we have another flippin' nightmare on our hands.
Okay.
Now, if Drippy sounded a little more like Skeletor, straight up what he's saying is like,
Quick, boy, give me the kindness.
Give it to me,
Hand it
boy.
over. Yes.
what are you doing? What are you doing?
Get that little boy's thingy away from
Get off me! Ah! Honey, I don't think I want to hit you anymore.
Honey, oh honey, that's the sweetest thing you've ever said to me. Betty.
I think I will take that sandwich now. Did you do something with your hair? He notices her now.
Oh, Rusty,
Who
you're
is
looking
voicing
very
Rusty?
handsome yourself, honey.
I have not trimmed my beard in 6 months,
It was all of us, I think, at some point.
says
Tidy.
Rusty.
It worked. Marital bliss, eh? There's lovely.
We have cured.
Excuse me, huh?
Marriage counselors hate this one easy trick.
Oi, what do you think you're doing?
Cast
This
magic
is no
spells
time
from a
to be
wand.
interrupting. Let's leave them to it until Myrtle's. Fuck me. Everything's back to normal with her folks, shall we?
Oh, yes, you're right. Let's go.
We fix Myrtle's maritals
And
issues.
shall we stop at Myrtle next time on the game train?
I think we shall.
All right.
Wait,
Oh,
try to jack that pink car.
I can't even go into the road at this part of town.
You can't hit any of the pedestrians?
No, even my. Well, let's try our jump.
What kind of
button.
game is this?
No agency.
This is the Grand Theft Auto clone we've been looking for.
Unimmersed.
Immersion broken.
I did sit next to someone who is a minor character in the High School Musical, the TV show, when we were watching the Notebook.
Most of those characters were minors.